Welcome to our Hydration Happy Hour. We're so excited to pamper you. So make sure you put your name in the comments. And I see Ashley Dudson's already watching. Welcome, Ashley. So glad you're here. So what we're going to do is make sure you have your samples already. Make sure you have your tic-tac-toe little picture if you have one of these. If not, just grab a piece of paper. And with these, when you try something that you're like, oh, I want that, write that down. Or if it's even something like, hey, I'd love to demo that. So, or something on your wish list. So you can write that in each of the squares. And how we're going to be doing points. And so just for being on, you get a point. And when you get a tic-tac-toe, when you have 3 products that you want to get, or at least demo, you can get another, there's other points too. So, and then when you get a blackout, you get more points, and we'll show you along the way other points you can get. We'll do our drawing on Friday for all those who are participating, whether you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, or if you're not able to comment, make sure you text your consultant. So we're going to show our beautiful Mary Kay, keep her a part of her legacy alive and keep her a part of this. So Mary Kay started this business back in 1963. Her whole mission was to enrich women's lives, giving them opportunity to put God first, family second, career third. And we have our charitable foundation has 2 main causes. One of them is finding a cure for cancers that affect women specifically, and ending domestic violence. And Ashley, I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. You're one of my favorite people, and I'm so excited to wash my face with you. So, yes. So what we're going to do is I'll show the tic-tac-toe kind of breakdown. So grab that tic-tac-toe sheet to write down. When you get 3 in a row, you get 3 points. When you get blackout, you get 10 extra points. And this page also kind of shows extra points if you're the first one. Oh, it's actually 5 points if you get tic-tac-toe. And we're going to do fun charcoal mask, and we'll show this again towards the end. But okay, so Ashley's going to walk us through getting our makeup removed. So grab your headband and we will get ready. So,
all right. Well, we're going to take our eye makeup off first. You guys don't have the sample, but we love to demo it for you. This is our oil-free eye makeup remover. It's a water silica-based product. And as you can see, it kind of is separated like oil and water, but it's not oil. So that's the silica. So we just shake this up real good. And every night you can, when you wash your face, because everyone should be washing their face at night. You can use a little bit of this on your either cotton ball, cotton swab. In fact, I wore waterproof mascara today because I went swimming with my kids, and you guys, amazing. It just takes the waterproof right off. It blows my mind every time because the waterproof mascara does not budge. But it's important to, take your eye makeup off every night, because there is such a thing as called eye mites. You don't want those sitting on your dirty lashes at night and forming a little family on there. So make sure you're doing that. Okay, so if you need to run and take your eye makeup off, you can do that, or you can just work around your eyes tonight. No worries. So the next thing we're going to get prepped for is the number 1 sample, which is your cleanser. So if you guys want to start finding that one, Roseanne's going to show you how it looks. Some of you might be using what's called the Time-Wise Repair, which is what Roseanne is showing. But then some of you might be using what's called the Miracle Set, but all of them should be numbered the right one. So, all right. And then I like to just get a little bit the excess off when I cleanse my face. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use your cleanser. And the Repair Set is part of an age-defying set. And this has plant cell peptides in it, and it's wonderful products for sensitive, normal to dry, or oily skin. But what it's going to do is it's going to cleanse, exfoliate, freshen, and moisturize your skin. Okay, so you can use a tiny bit of water if you want to get your face wet first. I have a little bowl of water right next to me, but Roseanne's wiping her face down. So you guys can just take that. And this is the foaming cleanser, because the more wet you get it, the more foam you're going to feel. It's amazing. I love this stuff. Okay, every day. This is my everyday go-to cleanser. And then for those of you who are using the Miracle Set, you're using a 4-in-1 cleanser that has little beads in it that scrub as well. Okay. And you cleanse, exfoliate, and freshen all in one step too. And that one has skin brighteners in it as well. So once you have that on, you can either take your cleansing brush or a washcloth and take all that excess product that sits on your face throughout the day. All that stuff in the air is coming right off with your cleanser. It's so nice. And this is fun because we get to do this with you guys because we love these products. We like to do it with you instead of just tell you how to do it.
Yeah, I know. And I rarely ever wash my face at 8 p.m. Like it's 8 p.m. Mountain time. So I know it's different time zones based on where people are watching. But it's so nice to have my face all completely washed and rinsed by 8:30.
So nice. Oh my God.
So 30 nice. Or 10. So it's like, oh, this is nice. I should do this more often this early. Awesome. Ashley, thanks so much for walking us through that. I love those products. So now grab your sample number 2, and this is your Radiance Revealing Facial Pill. This is an exfoliation product for your face. It's like a low-grade chemical pill that is sloughing off dead skin. It has glycolic acid in it, and you'll probably use up the whole sample of this. You'll want to put it on your face, avoid your eye area, but I also love to put it on my neck because that's an area that we age. And so having that product there, and I'm going to show a really cool picture, before and after picture. So you'll want to put that on all over and just avoid the eye area, of course. And then nice smooth layer. And once you have it on, I like to put the rest of it on the back of my hands because this is also an area where we age. And so to get a head start on that, I just love to put. And so one of my customers says she just uses everything she puts on her face, she'll just put right on her hand. And I think,
I do too. And I sometimes even rub it up my arms.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
If you guys are feeling a little bit of a tingle, that's normal. Okay. Because that's the glycolic acid getting to work, sloughing off that dead skin cells. Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for sharing that. Because that I might feel that little tingle. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't. Kind of just depends on the day. But on here, you can see our deepest exfoliation is what we have on right now. This is our Radiance Revealing Facial Pill. And you can use this product 1 to 2, maybe up to 3 times a week. Is that right, Ashley? So up to 3 times. I use it once a week on Wednesdays, and then I use our microdermabrasion, which is in the middle there. I use that on Sunday morning, and that's a great exfoliation product to slough off dead skin with those aluminum oxide crystals. And then there's an amazing serum, which I was just looking up the ingredients on it today. There's vitamins K, vitamins A, C, E, and a bunch of B vitamins as well. So super fun. And awesome. Then, so that's a little about our exfoliation products. And then this is the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill that you have on right now. And I love Susan's results with the neck. And that's why I say put it on your neck, put it on the back of your hands. And Melissa, welcome. So glad you're here. And the far right side is our before and after pictures with one of my friend's customers. She was struggling with, like, after having babies, pregnancy mass, and after using the products for 3 months, twice a week. That's her results. So I love how it can help even the complexion or help with wrinkles too. So, and Melissa, if you're just joining us, we did an eye makeup remover, and then we did sample number 1. That's a quick cleanser. And then right now we have sample number 2 on, and we're going to leave it on for a few minutes and let it do its magic. So it's taking off dead skin and making it look more youthful. So while we have sample number 2 on, Ashley, I'd love for you to introduce yourself, because I don't think Ashley or Melissa have ever met you. I'm pretty sure they haven't. So for you to share a little about you, how, your journey in Mary Kay and how this came to be and what you've loved the most about it. So.
Okay. Well, thanks. I'm Ashley Payne, and I am from Idaho. Pocatello Income area is what it's called. And I have been building my business in Mary Kay for 26 years and 4 months now. And it's just been a great journey because I've had Mary Kay my entire life. My mom did Mary Kay growing up, and she raised 7 kids in a Mary Kay family, had the cars, and was very present with all of our kids, and was able to work from home. And that just kind of stuck with me. But when she offered me the opportunity as a 19-year-old, I was like, no way. But here I am now, 26 years later, the hippie cowgirl. Anybody can do this. I didn't wear makeup. It wasn't my thing. It's still, skincare is definitely my thing. But I have done every walk of life in Mary Kay. I have 5 kids. And when we picked up our first Mary Kay car, I had a baby just a few months after that. So
Oh my
that
gosh.
was so fun. Yeah. And so now I have grown children, 2 grown children and 3 still at home. So I'm just doing a little bit of everything. But every season of my life so far has got Mary Kay in the cracks, and it just fits in. And that's why I continue to do it. I am an esthetician. I went to school 6 years ago thinking I was going to quit Mary Kay to become an esthetician. And I was completely floored by the ingredients and everything that I learned, that I have stuck with Mary Kay, and I preach these at-home products to all of my clients. So, and here I am now, and we are driving our 12th Mary Kay car. So no car payment for 25 years. And it's been amazing. And I have amazing friends like Roseanne that I get to team up with. Yeah. So
grateful for you. I bet Ashley and Melissa and anyone else watching this was shocked when they heard 26 years in this business, when you look like you're in your lower 30s.
It's Mary Kay.
You used to be able to join when you're 4,
Right.
These products work. That's
for real though. Honestly, like, it's getting to that point in my life where people are like, what have you done? And I'm like, I have used Mary Kay my whole life. That's what I've done. Literally.
The picture of your twins, I think you posted something on their birthday.
Uh-huh.
You had that picture when they were babies, and they're 16 now, right?
17. Yep.
17. And I'm like, you look the same that you did then now. It's like they've changed dramatically. But I'm like, holy cow. Like, that's the Ashley I still know is back in those pictures. It's
Mary Kay. I'm telling you, it's Mary Kay.
So fun. And my story is completely different. I grew up in a home, no Mary Kay. My mom did get me on skincare when I was 12, and I'm so grateful for that. She had me using a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. But it wasn't until I was 24 when I got introduced to Mary Kay, and I went to a facial. I loved how the products felt, but I had zero confidence in myself. And one thing me and Ashley do have in common is I wasn't huge into makeup. It was not my passion. So when I decided to join Mary Kay, because I love the values of the company, I love that there's no sales quotas, my family was shocked. They were like, my sister, who's an esthetician, or not an esthetician, she's a cosmetologist. She said, you're going to do Mary Kay? Like, you don't even know how to do your own makeup. How are you going to help other people? I'm like, well, thank you, sister. I'm so glad you believe in me so much, but I'm going to learn. They're going to teach me. It's going to be all great. So, and it has been. So, and now we've earned 8 career cars from Mary Kay, been apart, 15 years. And my big goal was to pay for adoption. We were struggling with infertility, and I wanted to be able to pay for adoption. And we ended up having our babies healthy and good. We did lose our first one, but after I lost her, that's when I really started working my business more to pay for that adoption. And now we have a 10-year-old, 8-year-old, and 6-year-old. And I love that I can work my business, put my family first and work my business around them, just like Ashley talked about. So fun. So now we're going to rinse off the facial peel. So we're going to rinse off that sample number 2. So grab your second washcloth and get that rinsed off. If you put it on your neck, if you put it on your hands, you can make sure you remove it off of there. And that feels so nice, fluffing off that dead skin.
I love it.
So good. Yeah, so that's a product you can just use once a week. I would try and find like a certain night of the week or a certain day of the week that you're going to be using it consistently, because then you're going to get the best results. Because even though it is a low-grade chemical pill, as you use it consistently, you're going to see the results as if you went and had like a more powerful chemical pill. So, but without the redness and the blotchiness. So yeah, so fun. So now Ashley's going to walk us through one of our favorite products, the charcoal mask. So this is your sample number 3.
I love the charcoal mask, and it's probably becoming, honestly, like one of my best sellers, because everyone who tries it falls in love with it. So think of like mint, rosemary, navy bean extract, things that lighten and brighten. That's all in this one product. And it's just amazing how it works. What it does is charcoal mask can lift up to 100 times its weight. So it's going to detox and pull all the impurities that are sitting deep in your skin. Okay. So you're going to take a little bit of this sample. A little goes a long way with this, and you can kind of start thin and then go thicker if you want to. But what it's going to do is it's going to lift the blackheads and the whiteheads and detox the skin. Okay. And as you wear it, you can kind of watch it turn from like muddy to clay. And that's what it's going to do to pull out those impurities. And it's kind of like has a peppermint smell to it too. So I like to put mine in my T-zone, which is down the middle of the face and across the forehead, and multi-mask with our other mask that we have. You don't have the sample, but it's the Moisture Renewal Gel Mask. And I like to put that on the exterior of my face. But right here in this T-zone is where all those nasty pores are on my skin that like to build up. A lot of people's pores build up on their chin and kind of like under their eyes on their cheek area right through here. So this is a great place to apply it. But everybody go ahead and apply that. And remember, start thin because it definitely goes on very well. Yeah. Last year I was picking peaches, and I got a wasp sting, and I put this on the wasp sting. And I've had a wasp sting before, and it killed. It hurt so bad, and it itched for days. I remember it was days. And I ran in the house and put this on it. And within 5 minutes, it was gone away. The swelling was down. So this is great to have like when you go camping for like a mosquito, like if you get mosquito bites, it pulls out those impurities and everything. It's just amazing, you guys. And look at the before and after picture on the right there.
I know. So gross. So cool.
So gross or what? That poor guy. Calling him gross.
I know. So fun. And yeah, so once you have this on, you might want to grab something to fan your face to help speed up the drying process, because we're not going to probably leave it on as long as we normally do, because we try and move you along to the different steps. But yeah, that is so true, Ashley. When we were up in Yellowstone, the mosquitoes up there at our campsite were insane.
Really?
In maybe 30 minutes, my daughter had 15 mosquito bites on her forehead. It had got her eyelid too. And for a whole 2 days, her eye was all like, she could hardly even open it. I felt so bad. But before they went to bed, I didn't really put the charcoal mask in her eye, because that I don't think would have been good. But I put it on her forehead. And also Josie they just had charcoal dots all over their arms and their face. But that helped to take that pain away, that itch.
Good.
Yeah, we had to do that for a couple of days. It was awful. So, yeah. And let's take a selfie. I don't think I have my phone in here. So, okay. So you at home, make sure you take a picture of your selfie with your charcoal mask. When you send it to your beauty consultant, you'll get 5 extra points towards the giveaway, or 5 extra entries in the giveaway. And then if you post in our Facebook group, the Hydration Happy Hour, that private group, you'll get 10 extra entries. So we'll take our picture, and you can take yours right now.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. Got it. Sweet.
So fun. Oh, this bottle feels practically brand new, and I started using it on October 8th. I'm tracking how long this lasts, so I'm really impressed with it, because it's gonna last me like 5 years. So
that's smart.
Super fun. So while this is sitting on, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite others. We have other skincare lines in Mary Kay. So the one you're using today might not be your correct formula, but you can totally kind of learn about these other ones. So this is an acne fighting skincare line that Mary Kay launched in 2013. I was struggling with acne at that time. Like, I feel like they came out with it for me, because nothing else was helping. And so as I used Clearproof in 1 week, 7 days of using it, I had no new breakouts, which that hadn't happened in a long time. And it was clearing up my existing breakouts. So I love Clearproof. Incredible skincare line. We also have a 100% natural nourishing oil. Do you have yours handy? If not,
I do. Oh, I always have mine handy.
Yeah, this oil has sesame oil, sweet almond oil, nourishing olive oil. You can use that 1 drop on your face to feel perfectly hydrated. You can also use it as a cuticle oil. I love to put it on the ends of my hair when I come out of the shower. If I feel like my hair is kind of just dry and just needs a little, pick me up. You can mix it in lotions, and Ashley mixes it with our lifting serum, which I think brilliant, beyond brilliant. So we'll talk about that one in a second. So that's 100% natural. We also have a skincare line for girls who are just getting into skincare. Like I said earlier, I'm so grateful my mom introduced me to skincare when I was 12, because then I got into good habits that I continued on, and then I used Clinique for 12 years, and then I've been using Mary Kay for the last 15. So with that line, there's a cleanser, a toner, a exfoliating scrub, which is pretty gentle, so it's not as abrasive as Microderm. And then there's a moisturizer. So depending on their skin, if they're more normal to dry, they want the hydrating. If they want more combination, if they're more combination to oily, the mattifying formula. So I love that skincare line. And my daughter Juliet will be 12 here in about 4 years. I'm excited to introduce her to skincare here soon enough. It'll be here before we know it. And one thing that me and Ashley have really loved, like you've heard how long she's been in 26 years. I mean, was the internet around then? Like, not really. So, and so we have loved that during this pandemic. Before that, we always did appointments, always in person, never having, the ability to do it this way. But Ashley lives in Arizona. Melissa's down in St. George area. And then if anyone else is watching, like you're obviously probably in different areas too than us. So the beautiful part is we do these pampering treatments online, where when you share 2 referrals where they get to try this treatment, and as if they went to the spa, this would probably cost between $100 and $200 for them to have a treatment like this, but they get to have this treatment in the privacy of their own home, plus use up the samples again and again until they're all out. When you share 2 referrals, you'll get a sample of these incredible eye patches, which we're going to show you here shortly how to use. And when you share 10 referrals with your beauty consultant, you can get 1 glamour item of your choice 50% off. And so there should have been a piece of paper, maybe with your samples. If not, grab a piece of paper. But we're going to give you just a minute to think about who you'd love to refer. And this has a fun, ideas of the hardest working woman the happiest woman someone who just brings you joy. And your consultant is working on doing a certain amount of free facials each month, like 30 or 100, or, she's working on different goals there. So that's a huge way to help, and also to refer and pamper and lift someone's day. Because I was a referral. Someone referred me to a free treatment. So I'm going to play some music and give you just about a minute or so to think about who you'd love to refer. And I'll pull up this slide. Not that one, this one, and give you just a minute to write down any referrals, or you can just privately text them to your beauty consultant. Okay, I hope that gave you a minute to think about your besties you'd love to refer to a free treatment. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to take off our charcoal mask. Ashley's going to walk us through the hydrogel eye patches. But you can keep your charcoal mask on just a little bit longer to let it just dry and pull that toxic stuff and the oils, blackheads and whiteheads to the surface. When you are ready to take off the charcoal mask, which, like I said, keep that on for a few more minutes, you're going to hold the washcloth on your face and just let it soften, and then it's really easy to remove.
Okay, so this product I'm going to introduce to you guys, I cannot think of a better, girl gift to give than one of these, the eye patch gels. And it comes in this adorable tub right here. And I want you guys to think of a fruit and vegetable salad: tomatoes, broccoli, blueberries, blackberries, cabbage, and pears, all full of antioxidants, which pulls out impurities, grabs impurities, I guess, in the air. And also think of your eyes just swimming in water, okay? Because this under here, our eyes, it gets so, as we age, it gets crepey and it loses the ability to produce moisture under there. And these super cute patches, they're so trending right now. And as you can see, Roseanne's applying them, and it comes with 30 pair. So you have a full month's worth in there. And they are just beautiful. They're like the pink kind of shimmery translucent color, and they just look beautiful on. And I remember the first time I used them, I was like, these kind of feel uncomfortable. And my other Mary Kay friend was like, yeah, they are, because you need that moisture and you need those vitamins that they're like literally infusing into your skin. So the more I did it, the less irritated it felt and the better my eyes have looked underneath. So I have a couple of friends who use these every single morning faithfully. Like they're like, oh yeah, this is just part of my routine. I do this. I need to do that. I need to be, especially in the summer. Yeah, especially in the summer, because like you're in the sun and sun like grabs moisture from your skin. Yeah. So anyway, they're beautiful, and I just want you all to have them. But look at these before and after pictures. Really
yeah. I know. I don't know on the lady on the left how long to get those results. I know for mine on the right, just 2 times after using them twice. And maybe even a bit after one too. But I didn't take a picture after the first one. But like Ashley said, they felt really warm and uncomfortable at first. But they gave me such incredible results. And now they're nice and cool and hydrating. So those are these incredible hydrogel eye patches. So now is a great time for you to rinse off your charcoal mask, grab your third washcloth, hold it there, let that soften up and remove it. And I'm going to walk us through the final steps. So as you're washing off your charcoal mask, I'm going to show this skincare. I don't have the box right in front of me, but we start off with that incredible cleanser. And then there's the eye cream that we're going to do next. And the neatest part about this skincare line is the order of application is tallest to shortest. I had a client over today, and it was so simple to say eye cream, cleanser, eye cream, lifting serum, and then your day cream if it's daytime. And the daytime has SPF 30. So that sample is not numbered on yours, so don't use that tonight. But tomorrow morning, you'll definitely want to use your SPF 30 and use that sample. And then the night cream tonight will have retinol in it. So you should have your charcoal mask rinsed off. I'm going to walk us through sample number 4 first. And so that one's the Voluform eye cream, or if you're using a different eye cream, make sure, just grab your eye cream. If it's the Time Wise Repair or the Time Wise. And with that one, you want to be very gentle. I like to use my ring finger and look at them as a ZMAC tip. So 3 different metals in there: zinc, magnesium, and copper. Those metals help reduce puffiness. So not only are you using the eye cream to help firm out wrinkles, but you can rub the metal tip on and massage the eye cream to help reduce puffiness. Ashley can sit there and do that all day. So
honestly, like I'll sometimes put my eye cream on in the middle of the day. I love it.
Yeah, it does. I know I feel like I need to do those eye patches every day too. That would help. So I like to use it on my ring fingers, and I'm just gonna, because I have my eye patches on, just kind of keep it really high up here. But normally you're just gonna put it gently down here. Don't get too close to your eyes because you don't want to accidentally get it in your eyes. And so that's sample number 4, and there's probably plenty left that you can keep using it. Then we're gonna do sample number 5 next, and that's your Voluform Lifting Serum. We call this Spanx for your face. And so it's beautiful bottle. You can there's a little tracker here on the side so you can kind of see when it's about to run out. But I like to do about 1 or 2 pumps, and I like to start on my neck areas where you lose that elasticity first. Whoops, I'm moving my eye patch. And they call it the triangle of youth, your neck and like your eye area. And so I start on my neck and then go up on my face and also around the mouth, because you get wrinkles there when you're older as well. So that is our incredible lifting serum. And then the final step we'll do tonight is the number 6, which is your night cream with retinol in it. And this retinol is not blasting your skin with retinol. It's encapsulated retinol that is slowly breaking down as you're sleeping, similar to like an antibiotic would. And so it's repairing your skin as you're sleeping. And look, I'm just going to show you how it dispenses. So this line is paraben free and phthalate free. And so there's no preservatives in it. So to keep bacteria out, that is a fun little way to dispense. So, and then I like to dot it in the main areas and blend. So that is our night cream. And just like that, you're all ready for bed. 30 minutes. There we go. So I'm going to wrap up and show our special that we have going on tonight. There's no obligation to purchase anything, but if you fell in love with something you tried, your beauty consultant would love to help you. When you purchase a skincare set from your beauty consultant, that can be of your choice. Maybe it's the Repair, maybe it's the Time Wise Miracle Set, maybe it's our acne fighting line. Maybe it's even the Mary Kay skincare line that we kind of talked about for teens. You're going to get one item of your choice, 50% off. Like, what would you pick? Or awesome oil-free eye makeup remover, the charcoal mask. I'd probably pick the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, or the eye patches. So fun. And here's a before and after picture of the Time Wise Repair, so you can kind of see after 4 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, and 3 months what it did for that lady. She's a senior sales director, Mary Kay, and she's 69 and a half in these pictures. And that's one thing I hear some women say, oh, it's too late for me. I'm like, no, like these pictures are amazing. So give it a try and take before and after pictures so that you can compare as well. So it's always great. And if your skin's young, definitely get into good skincare habits now, because you want to just keep it looking young. And Ashley is proof of that. She's been using Mary Kay. When did you start? When you were like a teenager, your mom had you on?
I think it was like, yeah. Oh yeah. I started as a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fantastic. So you've been using Mary Kay probably over 30 years then. So yeah. 40 years, over 40 years.
Yeah. Over 30 years. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. It's incredible to have these awesome products. So thank you so much for pampering yourself and being a part of this with us. Please text your beauty consultant right now, or send her your tic-tac-toe page of products that you love, that you tried. Let us know if there's anything you felt like was not your correct formula. We want to make a note of that, because we realize not every single product is going to be the right one for you. So let us know if you feel anything was not quite correct. If there's any products you want to purchase, you get 1 extra point for every $20 you spend. And so make sure you let your consultant know like today or tomorrow, so we can get those points added up by Friday. And then if there's any other treatments you want to try in the future, or any persons that you want to refer to your beauty consultant, you get you get a pair of hydrogel eye patches when you share 2 referrals. And the last thing, it's only $35 right now to start Mary Kay. So if you've ever thought, wow, I'd love to like have this as a side hustle to make a little money, or to save a little money, we get 50% off on our products, and there's no sales quotas. And we see women do a little bit of both or a lot of both. And so you can let your consultant know if you have any more questions on that. And we have a signing bonus too. So thank you so much for being on with us. We love this treatment and we're excited to share it with you. So hope you had a fun time.